Well, meanwhile, in the medical field, it could be a new breakthrough for cancer. Researchers say many patients can fight blood cancer cells with their own immune system that's been genetically altered. The Food and Drug Administration planning to approve this new treatment by the end of the year. So what is it, and how soon can it help us? Dr. Manny Alvarez is with us, Senior Managing Editor at FoxNewsHealth.com, also a member of the Fox Medical A team. So, Doctor, are we on the verge of a huge new breakthrough with this new therapy?
Let me tell you, all of these researchers, and we have done many segments about different kinds of cancer therapies. 40 years ago, the National Cancer Institute, and this is why federal research dollars are so important and they have to be protected, began to look at the immune system, our own police department. Those are the cells that basically kill bacteria, viruses, and so on and so forth. And how do we use our own police department to fight cancer? And this was started 40 years ago with a lot of good research. Now we're getting incredible breakthroughs, and this breakthrough basically in certain types of blood cancers like leukemias where everything has failed, chemotherapy, radiation, and there's no more hope. It tends to come back. Now what they're doing is they're taking these immune cells, the T cells, these are the sheriffs of our body, they take them out of our body. They're re-engineered. In other words, they are told what to do, what to look for. They get this GPS device, if you will, and then they're infused back into our bodies, and they go directly to the cancer. When you look at the outcomes right now in certain types of cancer, 80% survival rate, 80% cures.
Wow.
This is amazing to me, and it's just the beginning.
This is called immunotherapy, and it's one of the biggest new things, right, as you say.
Right.
And it can be used for a variety of cancers. There are tests, for example, on cervical cancer. There have been some breakthroughs there.
Yeah, I mean, look, about 10% of cancers, especially the blood, cancers, there's nothing that anybody could do. If you look at, patients that go through the whole panoply of, the chemo, 3 courses, whatever you want, it comes back. So there's a subgroup of cancer patients where, let's say 15 years ago, the doctor would say to you, sorry, we can't do anymore. Now this is a different chapter, and this is just the beginning. This type of, this is what they call the CAR-T protocol, which is being done here in Memorial and Cancer Center and many other places, Philadelphia, New Jersey. This is a new wave, but it's going to be, this is going to be going to other types of cancer.
How much of it is available now, and what do you think is next for people who are watching who may be suffering?
Well, everything right now is on the research protocol, but I have to tell you, the FDA is probably going to expedite the approval, and I would venture to say probably by the end of the next year or beginning of next, this is going to be available.
And so do you foresee a time 5 years from now that doctors will be able to treat cancer and perhaps cure it through immunotherapy?
Well, immunotherapy, cancer vaccines, again, there's different modalities. The message is, how do we use our own cells, our own police department, to really attack our own cells that now become criminals. Well, and that's basically the message. But remember, it began with basic science research by our federal government, our federal agencies, and this is why it's so important that that these the National Cancer Institute
protect the federal dollars,
protect the federal dollars, protect the federal research, because if it wasn't for those men and women in those basic sciences benches, we would not have the discoveries that we have today.
All right, that's a message to the president, his
administration, if you're listening, I love you, but let's protect those dollars.
All right, Dr. Manny, thanks so much. We'll see how this goes.
Thank you.
Certainly is promising and really important. Thank you.